Good morning, 64 degrees, 10 o'clock on this Wednesday, April 29th. I'm Larry Cantor, and here's what's happening. A curfew seemed to keep things calm in Baltimore last night. Schools are open again today. The MTA board is poised to ban political ads on subways and buses. The Rent Guidelines Board meets today to vote on what should happen with rents in rent-stabilized apartments. Eighth graders get generally poor marks in a national test on history, civics, and geography. 10-10 winds, AccuWeather, sunny, high today, 75.
I'm Jerry Recco. The Yankees won yet lost all on the same day. Series finale with the Rays this afternoon. The Mets were beaten by the Marlins, Bartolo Colon to start tonight, and the Nets look for the series lead in Atlanta.
This is Andrew O'Day of Bloomberg. Week reading of economic growth polls on Wall Street. The Dow down 42, and a lot of people only think they'll be able to retire on time.
Winds News Time, 10:01. Time for traffic and transit on the ones. Here's Pete Torriello.
Well, the traffic loading up here on the city-bound upper level of the George Washington Bridge. We're looking at about 15 minutes into the tolls off of 8095 for the upper and the lower decks, and about 10 minutes on the other approaches. And we also have an accident on your way to the bridge on the northbound 95 Express by exit 72, blocking the left lane. We're still at 40 minutes on the inbound Lincoln Tunnel, 20 minutes at the Holland Tunnel. The Bayonne Bridge is closed both ways for construction work until 3 o'clock. In Brooklyn, heavy on the Gowanus from 7th Avenue right up the lower BQE to Cadman Plaza, and on the outbound side from 39th Street down to the Bell Parkway. Earlier accident cleared in Queens on the LIE westbound in the area of the Clearview. We are heavy on the BQE westbound from Queens Boulevard all the way down toward Kent Avenue in Brooklyn. And watch for delays on the Staten Island Expressway westbound from Richmond Avenue out to the Goethals Bridge because of roving construction work. We still have delays of 1 hour on all New Jersey Transit trains to and from New York Penn Station because of an earlier disabled train. Path is still cross-honoring at Hoboken and Penn Station, Newark. I'm Pete Torriello on 1010 Wind.
If you're an architect, engineer, or an environmental professional with a drive to improve our nation's infrastructure, you can become part of the employee-owned team at Burns & McDonnell. To apply, visit burnsmcd.com.
Winds News Time, 10:02. Schools are back in session in Baltimore today. The Orioles will play an afternoon game with the White Sox, though no fans will be allowed in the stadium. So things aren't normal yet, but they seem to be heading in the right direction. Some protesters tested a curfew as it went into effect at 10 o'clock last night. They threw water bottles and lay down in the street. Police responded with tear gas and pepper balls. The crowd rapidly dispersed. Police Commissioner Anthony Batts says only 10 people were taken into custody, down from about 200 in the rioting the night before. Correspondent Tina Jones says police are promising a partial report on the death of Freddie Gray while in police custody on Friday.
The Baltimore police investigation will continue. The state's attorney's investigation will continue. And so we don't expect them to see some decision to file charges or not file charges anytime soon.
Here in New York this evening, protesters will hold a solidarity rally in Union Square. Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is talking about the Baltimore case this morning in a speech at Columbia University. An aide says she's laying out policy proposals to end an era of mass incarceration. She's expected to discuss reforms to probation and drug diversions, increasing support for mental health and drug treatment, and pursuing alternative punishments for low-level offenders. She is also expected to call for equipping all police with body cameras. The Baltimore mother who went after her son when she saw him participating in the riots, yelled at him and smacked him up the side of the head, spoke with CBS This Morning today. Toya Graham said she had warned her son not to go out there.
My intention was just to get my son and have him be safe. And at that point, I knew that was the whole thing was not safe.
She says she lost it when she saw her son with a rock in his hand. Now the official 10-10 winds AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Sunny today, a high 75, partly cloudy tonight down to 52. Tomorrow becomes cloudy, maybe a shower at day's end, a high 63. Friday, cloudy, a shower around. Steadier rain could develop as well to the south at a high tomorrow. Friday, that is 57. Saturday, partly sunny, breezy, a high 65. Sunday, mostly sunny and 70. It's 64 degrees, sunny skies, humidity 39%. Winds variable at 5 miles an hour. Repeating the current temperature, 64, heading up to 75. Quince News Time, 10:05. The board of directors of the MTA is expected to approve a plan today to ban all political advertising on buses and subways. This comes after a judge
in New York City. CBS 2 says details are still being worked out, but crimes like drinking and